Booty, 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 boo. I love you. What's going on, everybody? Watching on the rerun. I just made a TikTok. Some guy's talking about Keanu Reeves. One of the good ones. I'm just like, I hope so. I hope so. I hope he's everything we see on the screen. It's just, I tell you guys, lying. I don't think there's a real benefit for it, but you know what I mean? I'm watching. And Hillbilly, there's this Richie the Clown claims to be a pastor, right? Hear me out. He says he's seen Keanu Reeves at Satanistic parties and shit like that. Won't say what he's seen him doing and stuff like that, but he's seen him. So no, Keanu hasn't sued him or hasn't made him shut up or anything because he's still here, right? Says he's a pastor. Now, now, me thinking I know what it's like to be a man with Jesus. Now, if I seen a bunch of people who were influencing humanity and I knew that they were playing for Team Satan and I'd seen them and I knew what they were up to, I'd try to be telling the world. You know what I mean? As a man of God, I mean, but he is saying it, but what like if I knew that stuff, I'd be everywhere trying to get myself out there. You know what I mean? Hey, I know what these guys are doing. Hey, Christians, like, wake up. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, I seen Keanu Reeves do this stuff. Maybe we need to ask him. Maybe it was the double. Who knows? Let's find out. Let's ask. Doesn't hurt to ask, does it, Hillbilly? Make sure the good guys are the good guys. Hey? Oh, Captain Common Sense is coming back tomorrow, I think. Trying to figure out a happy strategy. I think I have a big workload ahead of me tomorrow, but I think we might bring him back out. You know what I mean? Yeah, so anyways, Harley, I was talking about this Richie the Clown guy. Like he was if he was actually a pastor and a man of Jesus, he knows that truth is number one. And protecting others should be his main focus. But I don't see it. It might be just a big clown show that, well, Hillbilly and Harley are part of. Who knows? You know what I mean? We should be able to question these people. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Richie, are you doing this to, get your name out there? Like, you're just not putting everything into it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get the word out there about Dave Grohl. You know what I mean? Hey, where there's one, there's another. You know what I mean? Like, these people should be proud. They should be at least letting you guys know, hey, we service the devil. We're proud devil worshippers. You know what I mean? Make them stand up for what they believe. Let's. Oh, what do we got going on in the chat? Hillbilly brought me here. No, good, good, good. Can I borrow the mask? I need to use it for a couple nights. Well, no, Hillbilly, that's my mask. Um, don't know where it came from. I try and get you one, bud. If you want to emulate and try and be like me, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Anything to get you to stop this foolishness. Hey, what do you think? Patty cakes, eh? Trying to gaslight me, eh, Hillbilly? I never said that. You got it from a song. Hey, listen, even Brandy Day, who hates me, says, yeah, Carl, you're right. She said it. Even AD, yeah, what's your point? Like, fuck, I stopped taking those shots in the neck, man. They are fucking your brain up. AD, it's not good to lie. No good lie. No good lie. Right. Hey, but you think being a liar is going to get you to heaven? Do you think Everything that Patty shows you might be a facade. What's up, sneaky snake? How's it going? How's it going, Alex Kennedy? What do we got going on tonight except poop? We don't poop together. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about there, hillbilly, but if you're into poop, Dagburn might be your fellow. Maybe you guys can. Hey, you poopy boy, hillbilly. Jesus loves you, hillbilly, and I love you, even through your stupidity. Hey, your ending is your ending. I'm gonna have fun with you, sweetheart. Well, Carl, there is such a thing as a spectrum year. On one side of the spectrum, AT is on the complete other side of the spectrum. Hey, do you want to hear a story, Hillbilly? Speaking of spectrums, so in between this yin yang of my mental health from the fucked up system, right? One of the few conversations I got to have with the yin yang kept fucking doing whatever the fuck he was doing to me. Actually has a conversation with me. He goes, I think you're on the spectrum. And well, I didn't really understand what that meant. And I kind of went, are you fucking calling me names? Like, and he's like, no, like Bill Gates or Elon Musk sort of spectrum. And I'm like, hey, fuck no. If you think I'm on the spectrum like them, why don't you take the time and fucking talk to me, you fucking yin yang, instead of fucking yanking me in and out of here? Like, hey, bud, I showed you the person you're listening to lying about you, and you just fucking okay. The people that originally got me into the hospital tried to force me back into the hospital with zero evidence. There was not a verbal conversation. It was all text. Hey, I want my investigation. Fuck you, suck my dick, you fucking cocksuckers. Give me my investigation. That apparently was violence enough. No, know what violence was, hillbilly? When they started telling their secrets on fucking Facebook. Can you imagine that? Only telling the truth because you want an investigation done on what happened to you. Because you're getting letters from them saying you're not allowed to talk to anybody from work to discuss what happened. You only do that if you're trying to hide something. Like, what the fuck, retards? Like, holy shit, I tell you, hillbilly. What else we got going on in here? Harley, I had said that hillbilly and Harley do everything together, and that's what we said. Oh, okay. Sorry, Harley. No, I'm gonna have fun with hillbilly. He's my sweetheart. Well, listen, Harley. I mean, I really hope you guys don't have children together because I don't think he's willing to protect them. You know what I mean? He said he's a psychopath. This is the problem with women today. They're looking for the bad boy, eh? He just they want a dipshit and then complain that all men are dipshits. Meanwhile, the nice guy that they get, they'll fucking kick to the curb for a fucking twisted fucking hillbilly. You actually like me, eh, hillbilly? Oh, hillbilly? These things. I hate them. No, I don't hate anything. They do their job. What am I saying? See? See? See, Hillbilly, I don't hate you. I love you, and I want the best for you, and I mean, I don't wanna hug you and hold you and shit like that, you know what I mean? I wanna know that Hillbilly's doing well in life and has the opportunity to get God because 'cause they're trying to take it away from me, Hillbilly. Like, if we don't fight back now, like, if you can't see that like, dude, this is why I think Donald Trump might be one of the good guys because 'cause they're trying hard to destroy him. Either that or it's just part of the action, they're doing really good. He's the best actor out of the bunch, but I there's things that I still don't understand that he does, so I don't know if he's part of the show, but we should find out, Hillbilly, you know what I mean? Well, I don't have a link there, Berendorf's Ranch. Aren't you a are you a Dagburn supporter? Aren't you one of Dagburn's people? That's alright, hillbilly. Words are only words. If I don't understand them, I don't have to be ashamed of myself, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. It's like I was telling little me. Some things sometimes bad things turn into a good thing. Like, he wants to bug me about my teeth, and I can buy new teeth, you know what I mean? That's soul, that's something you can't purchase, you know what I mean? You gotta earn that sucker. There ain't no amount of money you can pay, and there ain't no man you can fucking pay enough to fucking get you there. You gotta do all the work yourself, and I think that's where the world's failing there, right? Wouldn't you say, hillbilly? People aren't actually looking up to God, they're looking up to men. He demands attention how many times do Okay, Alex Kennedy. Alex Kennedy says, excuse me, what if the good guys are trying to destroy him, as in Trump? Good question. Don't think they're the good guys. You look who Obama and Bushes and the Clintons and I mean, this tomfoolery's been going on for a long time, right? And it kind of leans more towards, well, isn't Cheney even backing Kamala? Like, okay, so anyways, let me give you some reasons why. I'll try and go back to but I want to explain. Hey, the Iranian thing, they had no money because of Trump. Therefore, they couldn't fund anything. Do you know what I mean? The Biden administration came in and will abolish some things that Trump did. And what they also did is they did really stupid things and give them extra money. Like, I don't know what you guys think, but I think this is horrible. Remember, this is your guys' tax dollars, not mine. This is your guys's. What they did is swap 6 hostages for 6 hostages. And America, in all its wisdom, gave them like, what was it, 6 million, 6 billion or something like that. $6 billion. In what fucking world do you do that? So that's what makes me think that they're trying to undo some shit. Also, to do with just the Iranian thing, okay? You know the paperwork that Trump had. You know, the one where Biden wasn't responsible for having because, well, he doesn't have a mind anymore, so he's still running the country, guys. I don't know if you realize this or not. You should have after they said that. But anyways, Trump's paperwork, it was paperwork exposing his government for trying to set him up to make him look like he starts a war in Iran. Now, you can fact check me all you want. I don't like, I pay attention to body language and stuff like that. The Biden Harris thing, it ain't jiving, it ain't real. It ain't real. And when I see Trump, he looks like he's real with people. Like I said, he might be the better of the actors. Who knows? But I'd rather find out before this fucking world gets destroyed. Because they got you any way they want you right now. You don't even know it. Cuba. Check how far away Cuba is from you guys. You got a Chinese army base and a Russian army base. We got Chinese police here. We train their army. There's no way in the world that our borders should be the way that they are. You couldn't. They're paying these fucking people. Like, when do we wake up? They're fucking paying these people to come over here. We have no idea who they are. It's not that hard to say, hey, if you want to be a part of our countries, at least let us find out who you are. You want a better life, then after we investigate, then hey, you know what I mean? But this isn't the people that are coming over. They're taking over apartment buildings. They're, dare I say, eating pets, maybe. I don't know. Definitely taking the geese. Like I heard the 911 call. You think it's by chance that all this fentanyl's coming over the border? My country is trying to pass it so you can get whatever drugs you want for our benefit, because they'll be clean drugs. Because they'll just have to walk down the street to the free needle place and they can get whatever they need there. In fact, now they have places, well, we pay for the methadone and all that. Like, this is our money. We wonder we wonder why they're gonna tell us we're broke because we're fucking stupid and won't tell them no. Holy fuck. Hillbilly. Oh, Harley, I'm dying over here. AD, check me. Studman. AD's been checkmated before he even started. Anybody want to talk about anything interesting? Alex Kennedy, what does Canada do as a country on a global scale? Well, we're the country that's gonna break through the matrix, bud. We're the country that's gonna come together. I was hoping I could talk some Americans, but again, AD let me know just exactly what Americans think about Canadians. It's pretty fucking sad, eh? To think you're better than somebody because you grew up on What? On another side of an invisible line? Huh? Like, how ridiculous. Fuck. Yeah, yeah, you're a good person, AD. Yeah, yeah, you're with Jesus. Your brains aplenty. What a fucking dork. Talk about demons AD has in his soul. AD is fucking fully demonized. He doesn't know how brainwashed he is, but I don't blame AD. Somewhere out there within those fucking neck shots is the real AD. But that's a scary place. That's where you're gonna find spirituality, AD. It's in that scary place, bud. When you take a look at yourself and you say, "Hey, I did some pretty shitty, horrible things. Hey, I got manipulated to do those shitty, horrible things. I should accept that. And as a man of Christ, don't want it to happen to anybody else. So I need to stand up and warn others. Instead, no, I know they fucked me. I did my job. They paid me. We're equal. It's all good. Like, I'm sorry. Once you know it, you don't want to accept it. I need to help you, AD. You're clinging on to something you shouldn't. Your soul's worth fighting for, bud. And the truth is where you're gonna find it. I think you spelled loose wrong. Well, do you guys want to talk about Patty? Like, does anybody want to speak up and say, hey, if we're going down two trails, am I going down the Patty trail? Could Patty be possibly a witch? Here's the thing. I honestly think they were setting that little grasshopper up. It's no wonder Upchurch is so up fucking tight and worried fucking everybody's gonna fuck him. Like, holy shit, look at his mom, like, "Hey, Patty, if you ever watch this, I am the chosen one, and guess what, sweetheart? All that fame and everything you ever wanted, now, I don't want it, I don't want it, but hey, I wanna give the ones who want it, I wanna give it to them. Now, I hope you're proud of your performance because it's gonna be there for the world to see. Now, you did that performance all on your own. I just used my experience with you without your knowledge, setting you up the whole time, Patty, to show me who you are. I'm a spiritual gangster, patty cakes. I expose dipshits and try and set them on the right path. Now, you can call me a meanie and you can say whatever you want. But hey, if I'm rough on you, it's because I want you to save you. Like, if I'm not telling you the truth, I'm not really helping you. Hey, Patty, everything's gonna be okay. Keep being a big old narcissistic bitch. Everything will work out just fine for you. Like, hey, if you guys haven't figured out, they were trying to get a conservatorship. Like, if I'm wrong about this stuff, like I can be, you guys let me know where I'm wrong. But like I said, conservatorship, right? Well, old Dagburn let out on the internet that they were trying to have an intervention for old Rai there, right? So if they can convince him to go seek the help that they want him to get, he admits that he has a problem, right? Now, I know from personal experience, they can start yin-yanging. And if you don't wanna take my experience, Kanye's had one, you know what I mean? I think Britney Spears has went through some stuff too, you know what I mean? But that's not all of it. So what makes me think it is you gotta cast the illusion that there's something wrong with the young lad, right? So that would only make sense as to why old, Ronald McDonald there was trying to convince everybody he was on drugs, and then he had audio, and then he had video. He was quite disappointed when his son said, "Shut the fuck up and show it." And quite frankly, he didn't have what he said he had. Oh, and nobody fucking cares. Nobody just says, "Hey, Ronnie, whatever you say now has no fucking validity to it." But we can't do that, can we? But here's where the part I want you guys to let me know if I'm wrong. Did little Rai come out and say, "Hey, check Ronald's phone for this name. These 2 hate each other, but they might be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10." So, Kid Ronnie and Patty come together just to fuck their son. Can you imagine what pieces of shit like, if this is right, they'd be pieces of shit, right? And we should back away from and let people like Patty heal. Patty's not gonna heal unless she knows what to heal from. If she doesn't have to take responsibility for what she's done, I mean, for fuck's sakes, her son dropped the fucking lawsuit for crying out loud. Like, and she still wants to walk around like she's the fucking victim. I mean, she can't even keep her own lies straight. Like, why would you tell me I'm fucking delusional when I said something that you told me? Like, fuck. Like, you're not very spiritual, Patty. It's time to wake up. God has people on the earth and they're here to help you, Patty. Will you accept the help? That is the question. You are going to go mentally insane. The more you fight it, Patty, the more you fight it, the more insane it's going to get. Don't fight it. And quite frankly, don't ever take the easy way out. Never do it. You never know what's laying on the other side. And I think it's the end of time. So I wouldn't test it, but like I said, I'm a chosen one that don't know shit. I just know how to do shit and get it done. I'm an undercover agent, Patty, and I work for God. You've been setting yourself up the whole time. And your boy Dagburns gonna feel really upset with himself that he never took the opportunity to actually talk to me, but yet threatened me. It's a weird world we live in, but then there's Uncle Will. Uncle Will, how you looking in this picture show? Once you go ask the man behind the red light, Brandon Loose. How am I looking? Uncle Will. I am chosen. I'm chosen AD. I'm chosen, and you can't change it. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You can't accept who you are, and you're gonna fry for it. I would get your head right. You're gonna go insane. Things are gonna happen, and you're gonna know that God is real. Is real. Is real. Is real a piece of land, or is it a state of mind? You have no mind, so maybe next time you get no matter. Let's get our shit together and not be like that matter. Come on, AD. You're smarter than this. I'm a gift from God. You should accept it, brother. You're not doing well in your spiritual life. You can fool everybody on camera, but honey, you can't fool me. Is that the demon coming out tonight, AD? You better hope it's a demon, bud. Because I love you and I want you better in the head. I want you to be able to be a man and stand up for your children and say no to Klaus Schwab. I want you to be a man and say, "Hey, we should find out who was on Epstein Island." And when we do, we can probably find out who's running the world because 'cause they're just a bunch of little cowards that think they have all this power because you fucking guys give it to them. Carl Silva 80. I know that's typical 80s stuff. "Come to my backyard, I'll fight you." AD, I challenge you to a brain fight. Who we gonna get to moderate this? Because you like to cut me off. Anybody out there wanna do it on their show? Me versus AD in a brain fight. What is the truth? What is the reality? If you're with Jesus, should you protect your children? Should you be a big pussy if you're with Jesus? Hey, AD, if you want to find out how to be a man, why don't you go watch Candace Owens a little bit? She'll show you how to get your balls back, how to stand up and do the right things. You can learn a few things. You know what I mean? Hey, AD, you should go back and watch yesterday's thing. You've all been fooled by fucking Tupac. He was a gay actor. I knew that. We're all being run by the show, bud. So why? It's to get you to think certain things, buddy. You're all brainwashed. That's why I have no hard feelings against you, AD. This isn't the real you. This is the programmed you. We need to unprogram you, but you gotta fight hard for it, bud. Uh, uh, Say my children. WEF real. WEF real. The who. The who. All my enemies are getting to be gold back. What is going on? Why are all these immigrants all over the place? Why are they taking over apartment buildings? And hey, AD, dude, the guy that runs your state thinks it's a good idea. Let children decide whether or not they should mutilate themselves. Dude, that's fucking twisted, dude. Do you think Jesus wants you supporting that man? Do you think Jesus wants you to like stand up and say something? Like, hey, Tampon Tim, this, this ain't good, but it's okay, AD. Here, let's see what the chat's saying. AD, Clint Kurt would mod the debate. Sure, I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that. You bring me your questions, and then I get to answer them. And then I bring my questions, and you get to answer them. Kurt's there just to make sure that nobody's stepping out of line when somebody else is talking. How's that, AD? Gonna show everybody how intelligent you are. You're gonna get whooped by a man who can't even spell intelligent. You know why? Because I'm with Jesus and all I want is the truth, AD, and you want to live in a lie. You want to live in fucking this desperate situation that you put us in. And go get Kurt. I'll gladly do it with Kurt. How do I awaken my shenanigan quicker? Well, Alex Kennedy, I will, like, I know you're trying to be a smart ass, but if you want to take a step into spirituality, this is just my personal opinion, is write down this is step number one. And after you do that, then you can come back on another time and we'll do step number two, okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of paper and a book and a pen, and I want you to write down, I pledge my allegiance to the truth. no matter what, whether it hurts me or it helps me, because the truth will never hurt you. It just is. Just accepting it is the problem, you know what I mean? But anyways, you do that. Make it red pen too, you know what I mean? Signify Jesus. The blood of Jesus. Red pen. Pledge your allegiance to the truth. That's what I would say. After that, we can talk. Sweet Home Alabama. Sorry, Harley, had to steal that one. See, you guys love coming and distracting me from actually doing the things I want, but I mean, if I'm gonna get a little bit of an audience, I wanna give you what you came for, you know what I mean? By being myself. Wonder Green, your birthday spankings. Uh, AD, like you do know little me stupid, right? Like he's admitted to me that the W, like all the stuff, the agenda, everything. Like it's so much to go over that he agrees with. But he tells me, hey, I need to stick in like him, I need to do nothing. I need to stay inside my house and not show my family that, well, we're in a bad situation because, well, we've all been brainwashed because they've got us convinced not to listen to one another. Indeed, this is a communication failure. This is all this has been. Uncle Will's communication failure. Hey, Uncle Will, want to talk? Nope. Okay. And he comes after me for weight. Okay, you're fair game, Uncle Will. I let you off the hook. Hey, Dagburn communication problems. Patty communication problems. Gail communication problems. Wade communication problems. All people I asked to talk to. Skylar, um, Upchurch, Mike 12 point. Gotcha, man. But Mike 12 points never said a word about me, but Gotcha Man can call me crazy and then not have to explain to me why or where he thinks I'm crazy. It's insane out here on the streets. Think you can just run around and say whatever the fuck you want. That's why I always give you a reason. I just don't say you're fucking idiots. I say, hey, if there's a problem coming for the children and you acknowledge it, you're a fucking idiot not to do anything about it. Hey, let's find a way to do something about it. No, you're the fucking idiot, not me. You know what I mean? Don't say, yeah, there's a problem, and then say, yeah, you're the problem for wanting me to stop it. Fuck off. Like this is a bad fucking nightmare I'm in. Looking for some aspiring rappers. Can I spit some bars? I can sometimes, but it's got to be at the right moment. It's got to be my time. You know what I mean? Everybody knows I can spit bars, eh? But I don't play no guitars. But I am part of stars. And why does Elon Musk want to take us to Mars? Is he the bad guy? Is he the good? Does he want to make our world a hood? We should ask these questions. What is a Dyson sphere and why does it look like that stuff he's putting in the sky? It look like a Dyson sphere. We gotta ask these questions. Hey, he wears. Hey, what up, Red Dog? Speaking of red, he wore that Red Devil outfit, that Halloween costume you always see him in. Eh? Gotta ask questions about that. Then again, we talk about how people run around on the fucking internet and say whatever they want. Some woman saying she's She was his nanny and that he did some portal thing. Mom said he was gonna make the mark of the beast. Like, this is shit that's really out there, you know what I mean? And Elon ain't putting an end to it because there was a lot of views on this. So I'm just saying, you'd think he'd want it gone if it was like bullshit. You know what I mean? Expose this woman. But hey, you know what he does have a chip for the head. You know what I mean? Red dog, you comprehendo what I say? No, you don't. You're unconscious. You're the walking dead. Listen, bud, what can we do? Can we start small with you, Red Dog? Can we do that, bud? Can I get you to go watch Pinocchio? Like, in the story, you know what? In there, you'll learn at the end, you know what? It pays off to be a real boy and not lie and live in the real world, bud. Hey? Hey? You know what I mean, Red Dog? Like, your family has to know you went after a chosen one. What a disappointment you're gonna be, Red Dog. And you did it all to yourself. Can you imagine that? I kept telling you I love you and you kept hating me. You just kept coming back for more, eh, Red Dog? Exposing your stupidity all over the place. Anyway, let's get high and fly. Always road raging out there, you know what I mean? Hey, if we wanted to send your shit to the police, it wouldn't take too long for them to fucking fly and fly. Every other day, road rage. Nobody drives fast enough. So you're fucking speeding too, eh? Just flying. Just flying high, eh? No consideration for any other buddy else's children out on the streets. Red Dog's just I drive better high. It's like those morons who say, I drive better drunk. One's fucking tools. Red Dog, congratulations. You are one of the world's finest tools. And by tools, I mean, hey, you will be an inspiration for many, bud. Your stupidity will not go to waste. It will be used for good. You know what I mean? Do it, Carl. The sheriff lives next door. It's my next door neighbor. Does he know you hate cops? Have the evidence. You hate cops. Does he know you hate him? Does he know how stupid you are to put that out on the internet? I hate cops. I'm not scared of them. I can fucking get high and drive if I want, motherfucker. The cops can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. I'm Red Dog. Number one loser out on the interstate internet real soon. You're gonna be a worldwide sensation. And trying to get your brain back should be your fucking destination, but who knows? Maybe you lose it along the way. That'd be a trip through hell, eh? I love you, Red Dog, but you did it to yourself. I love you, I'm chosen, and I'm sorry I'm the chosen one. I know it doesn't benefit you at all, but it's gonna benefit the world, Red Dog. Sooner or later, someone's gonna see the good in me, and well, us chosen ones are gonna connect and collaborate, and we're gonna take the world over, Red Dog. Just because you don't have the balls to do it doesn't mean we don't. We're the Rainbow Warriors sent from God to destroy the evil in the world. And well, we have nothing against you or Uncle Will or little me, but there's a darkness within your guys' brains that we need to bring a light to, or you're never gonna have a chance to go to heaven, boys. We need to get you guys fixed up. Red Dog. You got a lot to learn about small time America, Justin Trudeau Jr. Red Dog, okay. Dear world, do you want Red Dog out on your streets, country or not, riding around high, road raging all over the place and saying, "Fuck the police." You understand how stupid you sound, eh, Red Dog? Like, keep talking. But you can't help yourself. You're enthralled with me. You know there's something about me you love. You can't get enough, can you, Red Dog? You see the light in me and you want some, Red Dog. Come get it, bud. See the truth. See the truth, Red Dog. That's all you gotta do, bud. Pray to God, get on your knees and say, God, give me the truth. Is Carl here to help me? And I'm just a big old douchebag. What do we got going on we got Drew in the house. What's going on? He's giving the Red Dog muscles. Yeah, Red Dog. You go, Red Dog. I'm gonna stay with my clique, Drew. Drew, never, never, ever pick man, Drew. Always figure out what the truth is, But hey, do you want Red Dog? No, Drew. I hope you'll answer me right here, right now, bud. Do you want Red Dog flying high all over the place, driving around your children? Is that what you want, Drew? Are you okay with that? It's okay if you're okay with it. We're all allowed to we God gave us free will, right? Come on. What do you think? Right? Hell yeah, America. That's the best you got. Hell y'all, America. America. You're a Canadian, Carl. I'm not picking you. I'm picking the Red Dog. It's like picking Satan, Drew. True. Do you wanna live a lie with Red Dog? No, actually, you go where Red Dog goes, bud. You know what I mean? I don't know where Red Dog goes, but I hope you guys have a big party when you get there. I never promised you a rose garden. Eternal hell. Hey, Red Dog. What if it's eternal hell for just being a retard on the internet? Is it worth it? Was the price of admission? Can you karaoke some Rotten Up Church? Yeah, I can. Hey, Drew. I'm gonna tell you something. In the next little bit, you're not gonna be proud to be an American. You're not gonna be. You might wanna start being proud to be a human being. That might be where you need to have your head at to get to the next level, brother. Just saying, you know what I mean? I love my country, but I ain't proud to be a Canadian. No fucking pussy ass way. And hey, if I was American, I definitely wouldn't be fucking proud. Because at least I know my fucking prime minister can put a fucking sentence together to confuse people. Whereas yours, you guys get told you can't fucking handle paperwork and he's still running your country. And that's the truth. Think about it, Carl. Drew, that hat is something to be desired. My hat, I love this hat. I am the lone wolf out hillbilly until I find my other wolves, and then you guys might get fucked up, eh? Who knows? Then again, in the Bible, they're always telling you, sheep, be sheep, and watch out for the wolves. Well, guess what? You're sheep of some bigger sheep. 'Cause all your little idols like Bill Gates and Lady Gaga and Keisha, Jay-Z, and P. Diddy. Oh, those tool bags. They're not wolves. Bill Gates is not a wolf. Anybody who worships Satan is the biggest sheep of them all. They're the ones that got the biggest lie told to them. Satan is the greatest deceiver of all time. He got a bunch of men to do his fucking dirty work, and they pay the price for doing his bidding when he told them all along it was all a lie. Could you imagine being that big of a buffoon? Hey, hey, at least you guys are brainwashed. But then again, who's really the bigger fools? They got a lot out of it. You guys are getting nothing out of it. In fact, you're getting fucked by yourselves. I wish you'd just take a look because she's true. Very, very true. Ukraine. Hey, Zelensky, would you like some more money? He'll even take your credit. And you might possibly get it back because with your investment, there are some possible returns, but I think those go to BlackRock. Hey, Drew, I love you. Oh. Hillbilly or Red Dog. Here's the deal, bud. When you find out that there's a bunch of gangsters out there like me, and they start pointing the finger at Red Dog, and you start understanding that there's a God, every word I say to you, sweetheart, is gonna pierce and it's gonna hurt real bad. But here's the problem for you. I want to see you suffer. I don't because I have a big heart, but I know also if you're suffering, you're healing. You know what I mean? When you get over that suffering there, Red Dog, you'll learn how to be a man. You're not gonna go to Uncle Will's with ladies' fucking panties no more. No, you're gonna wear some big boy pants. You're gonna step up and do the right things for the right reasons. And you're not gonna get high and fly. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good little boy. I mix pine and apples in my crock pot. I mean, I let me think on that. Technically, yeah, I just don't think it's gonna have that. I don't think it's gonna have that. Oh, do you think I'm the only one? Hey, did you know Daniel's a chosen one? Why don't you ask Daniel if he's a chosen one, Uncle Will? Ask him. Ask him if we're neurodivergent. Huh? Ask him, buddy. Ask Daniel. I don't know. I don't know, but like, are you looking for that like needle pine with the apple taste? I don't think you can call it pineapple, but Johnny Coxville's a pineapple. Daniel, no, I say each their own. But I'm saying if you're a follower of Jesus, I'm just talking about Coxville's. I'm waiting for Uncle Will to ask Daniel if he's a you're mad, Ryan. Shout it out, Uncle Will. Not you, but I never wanted AD. I never wanted Ryan Upchurch to shout me out, bud. I thought he coulda, like, even went in my comments and just said, "Hey, I'm not what you interpret as chosen." You know what I mean? That way he coulda saved face. You know what I mean? Because now he's got me looking bad and, and he's out there telling people he's chosen and singing about it and hoot-hawing about it, and I'm gonna name it Jesus. Okay, Daniel. This is special concoction. Uncle Will, you're a grown man. Is that the best you got? You want me to change my diaper? You're a dirty man, Uncle Will. Daniel, do you know what Uncle Will did? Like, he's so stupid. Like, I tried to get on one of his lives. He even says on the live, "There you go, you're blocked, fucker." He blocks me. So the point where he even comes into my comments, I can't even reply. Daniel, can you believe that? Then he's doing some sort of video yesterday where he tells people he says that he's blocked and he's not. Oh, he unblocked me. A little lying bitch, eh? There's no like Daniel, do you think liars go to heaven? I just don't. I don't think it's that hard to tell the truth, especially stupid fibs that Uncle Will likes to tell. He's a big old fibber. Oh, is that what you got? I'm a lizard, eh? They like I did notice that I got a problem licking my lips. Hey, Daniel, I've come to terms with that truth, buddy. Like they try and hurt me with things that I know are true. Like I can't go back and change things. Quite frankly, if I'm licking my lips, I don't care. I'm trying to get the message to you guys. Don't pay attention to my lips, okay? Pay attention to my words. I love you. I want us to work together, come up and find a way to have a bigger, brighter, better world. And we could start with child trafficking. We could end it. We could all come together and let Dick Durbin know. We want that list. And I think Bill Gates is on there. I don't know if he is or not. I'm just saying I think he is. And I think he's one bad mamma jamma disguised as a good guy and he's hurting us all. Now, I'd like that man off the streets if he's a bad mamma jamma. You know what I mean? Uncle Will. Wouldn't you like him off the streets if he's bad? If he's fucking with our food and fucking with our air and fucking with our water and trying to shoot shit into the sun and genetically modify everything. And maybe he's trying to push an agenda. You know what I mean? Are you down with me, Uncle Will? I want to take the rainbow and give it back to God. Will you stand proud with the rainbow flag with me, bud? Me and you hand in hand holding rainbow flags for God. Not any sexuality, but for humanity, Uncle Will. Together. Even the biggest. Well, I'm not your enemy, bud. You're your own enemy, but you can look at me as you. We'll be holding hands with our fucking rainbow flags together, eh, bud? Huh? And Carl's fucking with our kids. Okay, hillbilly. Don't know how stupid you are, bud. I want the best for the kids. I'm willing to stand up and try and, you know, motivate some parents to, maybe spread the word. You know what I mean? Maybe you could be the one that fucking helps save the world. You could be the individual who makes a difference. Uncle Will. Good, good, good. Let's get this over with. I was gonna do a live with your video, and I still haven't watched it, to be honest. I've only seen a couple things, but we'll get to this. Are you down with me? Well, of course Will's down with you. You're willing to wear ladies' panties. You'll do everything little me tells you to. Oh boy, here we go again. The loser list just keeps. Is there anybody? Anyways, Uncle Will, you got me side. Jonathan and Uncle Will. Hillbilly, Davis, Carl, April, G's list. You mean he's up there with Crimson and Gobble? Well, I'm not sure, Daniel. I'm not sure, bud. Look at my. Oh, no, no, Uncle Will. You had it. No, I checked, bud. There's a video where I say I checked. I checked you and Kurt. I checked up on the big TV while I did it on my phone. Well, it didn't come up on the TV. So I know what you did, you dirty little boy. It's okay, bud. God knows. You know what I mean? You can lie to me, sweetheart, but you can't lie to yourself. You both know what went down. You want to take everything and make me look bad at any cause. And well, quite frankly, you can't. So let's get back to hey, Daniel, this is the one thing that they really like to get me with. So I really want to, where is it? Carl, why are you sneaking in your child's room at 3 a.m. asking him if he just gave you the bratwurst? Is the question, Carl. You ready, Uncle Will? Are you paying really, really, really good attention? Because it really has to be told, how does someone get to the States? Now, it's not the way you say, bud, but get to the state where they would say something like that. You have to say that that person had pretty much gone crazy, eh? To ask a question, right? Right? See, what happens is I went through a whole bunch of circumstances, bud. Went from one to, kill myself, getting myself big and strong. And when I went to fight back for what I thought was right, well, in fact, those people got me thrown back in the hospital. So when you get your mental health yin yang 5 times, you're all fucked up. Plus, the whole time you're like, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Will anybody talk to me? Please, 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 please. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody will talk to you, right? So you already have weird things going through your head and you start thinking worse and worse. And there's reasons for it. I can tell you how I got to that point. A lot of the things I was watching, listening to, all sorts of things. Things that were like Steven. I was making shit up in my head, but it was all based on actual shit that was going on. See, the thing is that nobody would talk to me, right? So I was wigging the fuck out. I thought everybody was Satanist. I thought the world was against me. And I thought people were coming into my room when they weren't supposed to and stealing my shit and fucking stealing my remotes and making it so I didn't have TV. So yeah, but thought people were trying to hurt me in my sleep, and I fucking asked the question, and it wasn't at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like an afternoon thing where I'd been spinning out of my head asking, saying, "What the fuck's going on? Like, are you guys doing shit to me? Like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on." Out of my head, thought my town was a bunch of fucking Satanists because no one would talk to me. Does it make it right? No, and I can't change it. But I know how I got to that state. But when's it alright to be crazy? Like, I wasn't right then, because I had no one to talk to bring me back to reality. So, I'm asking questions, and nobody's talking to me. So, my imagination takes over. See, that's the thing, Uncle Will, you wanna make it sound like I wanna hurt somebody or something. No, all I've ever done is ask questions. You know what I mean? But you don't wanna accept that answer. See, I went through all of this stuff, buddy, so I can show you how you treat each other and why people are going mentally ill. It's because there's no one to talk to, Uncle Will. Remember how we talked, how I said, "Hey, all I ever asked was for to talk." You couldn't take the time because 'cause you're not the person you say you are. I never meant you no harm. You coulda said, "Hey, bud, you're coming off crazy. I just don't wanna talk." But don't come at me saying I'm crazy if you're not willing to talk, especially if you're backing up a lie when Wade was lying on me. Gold quarter, sure, go ahead, ask me anything you want, I don't care. Rich Newbuck, didn't you play in the Dave Matthews Band? Weren't you best friends with that motorcycle guy who owned all those motorcycles and stuff? Aren't you the one that brought him into the fray? Hey, aren't you the great friend that, well, behind Rusty's back, you'd go to the biggest ding dong and have some conversations? Yeah, are you coming in to convince me I'm a bad guy, Rich Newbuck, or there's something wrong with my brain? Huh? Rich, come on, bud. As you can see, I talked about you in a lot of videos, Rich. Like, you were an easy one to spot, bud. You had loser written all over you, but you don't wanna show your face, though. That's the thing with you people. You wanna talk your talk, but hey, that's why it's hard to read you guys sometimes because I get a lot off of body language, but maybe that's why you guys never wanna show your faces, to show who you actually are. I love you too, Rich, and that's why I'm giving you the truth, buddy. Really, let me know where I'm wrong, anything I just said, bud. Uh, come on, Rich. Weren't you that guy, Dave Matthews Band or something like that? You brought that motorcycle guy in, you vouched for him. Like, that's all still it's all recorded, bud. You know what I mean? Old quarters, what's his question? Yes. I asked one simple question. Where's the question? And then give me a question. What question? Jonathan. Okay. Do you believe in God? Do you believe that there's a creator? Come on, Jonathan, do you believe that there's a creator? Yeah, I know, Rich, you're not gonna answer questions, are you? But I'll answer yours. Bye, sweetheart. Sweet dreams when you figure out there's a God and, well, there's chosen ones too, and, well, being fake just didn't pay off, Rich Newbach. It's an unfortunate thing for, well, taking responsibilities for your own actions. Jonathan, you believe in God? You believe there's a God? How'd all this happen, huh, bud? Believe in the Bible? What's your beliefs, buddy? Hey, Rich, why don't we do a live together, bud? Huh? No, you're not worth my time, Carl. You're irrelevant. Yes, I believe in God. So do you think the way to God is through the truth? What do you mean, or son? No, I think you have to go through the truth to get to God. You gotta know yourself, Daniel. Wouldn't you say you have to know yourself? Isn't that what Jesus says? Know thyself through myself. Isn't that the whole point of Christ? Doesn't he say have the mind of Christ, the heart of Christ? Let him in. He'll give you all the power that you need to move mountains. Isn't that it, Daniel? Or are we like back into the hey, Jesus died for our sins, so we can just keep on sinning and not be reborn? Oh, I don't know, Daniel. I'm trying to go about things the best way that I can. Mountain, for that matter. Well, mountain is matter, isn't it, Daniel? But does it matter if that mountain's there? Can we change the matter that is the mountain? Form it to something that works better for us. You know what I mean? By having the mind of Christ and working through the truth and not giving your power to other men and being a weak fucking loser. I like mountains too, Daniel. I used to like going to Tennessee. I'd probably get shot if I went there now. Good old Gallenberg. Worse than squares. Well, I think Jesus talked in like metaphorically and stuff like that. You know, if there's a mountain in front of you, move it. You have the power, you know what I mean? But right now, Bill Gates has got a block on everybody's brain. So they hand over their power to Bill and not ask him, hey, Billy, were you on the island? Hey, Billy, what are you modifying everything for? Are you the humanitarian you say you are? Why did your wife say that she divorced you because of Epstein? How many meetings did you actually have? Like, the world is gonna fall apart, and you guys are gonna have to fucking watch it. Well, Daniel, I'm trying. I try and use his metaphors, and then I try and break it down. Like I said, you know what I mean. Our mountain as humanity are a bunch of fucking dipshit men that we give our power to. It's not really a mountain, but it seems like something impossible to do. You know what I mean? Because there's so many weak vagina men out here that don't want to fucking stand up for what's right and then want to come after somebody. Well, hey, if I'm crazy, then Upchurch is crazy. Is he chosen? He said it outside of his song saying he's chosen. You guys better go fucking ask him. Hey, Upchurch, let's settle this. Like, are there chosen ones? He says he came down here to work for Jesus. I ain't making that up. Like, I didn't make that up. He said that in his little post. But he ain't working for Jesus because he ain't working for the truth. What do we got going on? You know what I mean, Daniel? What do you drive, Carl? That's from the Clip Farm. I have a Jeep Rubicon. She's pretty nice. She's just a couple years old. Like, that's a good question. What question did Mike ask? I don't see anything from Mike. I don't even know who Mike is. Oh, Clip Farm, I love this. This is great. Yeah, those weak men who won't help their wives change a diaper or emotionally damage their older kids. Well, would you like me to get my wife and do you, like, think I'm running around here like, I don't know, like, I don't participate and, like, you guys think you know me or something? Like, I think there's a lot you're unaware of. Cliff Farm. I do lots of good things that you just don't know about. Rich is going live. Have a good delusional Prozac. Well, that's okay. You guys keep going hanging out with people like Rich. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe I could actually go get your wife. How about like I'm starting to think that everybody just comes in here because they just, they just don't want me to get on a roll of talking about stuff that I should be talking about. Instead, I'm addressing this stupid shit. You guys can't get me to hate. Always built to love. If you want to be stupid and suffer the consequences, so be it. But I can't feel sorry for you. Like I'm trying here, like really. Like you can't say that. Wow, I didn't give you guys a chance. Like, oh my goodness. You guys better hope there's no such thing as chosen ones. And I am crazy, but hey, maybe we need more crazy people like me. Then maybe the world would change. Fucking losers like you guys. Fuck, we're in for a fucking shit show. Fucking men can't stand up and fucking do the right things. Listen up, little me, you little pussy. You are such a little vagina fucking little girly. Fucking little me. The antithesis of a man. What a joke. You can tell everybody you're a good daddy and you're a good man, but we both know inside the house you might be doing all right, but outside of it, you're a scared little bitch. And you fear. You're in fear. I don't know what you're in fear of, but there's nothing to fear but fear itself. But you fear taking a look at who you are, because I think you might find some narcissistic traits. You're a little make believer because, well, you want to think you're better than me. Quite frankly, you're not. I'm willing to do things you never would. I've done the things you currently do. I wasn't able to fucking raise my sons the way I should have. I was a little cuck. So now my little men are failing, and I want to inspire them to fucking do the right things and stand up for the right fucking things. And that's something you would never do, little me. You are such a loser. And I'm gonna love telling the father-in-law stories right along with your little church right behind. He's a fucking loser. He hates his father-in-law. He fucking dude, it's gonna be precious right there for everybody to see. Your little fucking cock jaws just a flapping, not knowing what you're talking about. Meanwhile, you're the pussy. You're the one that won't step outside of himself to fucking explore himself or take a chance on anything because it feels good in the house. Satan's got you feeling, oh, you're better than Carl. Oh, he's wrong. Make up more lies about him, little me. Ah, make up more lies about Carl. Make up your fantasies about Carl. Because when the truth comes out, Little me, sweetheart. Flip that one, bitch. Oh, fuck, what lies, you little narcissistic gaslighting little bitch. It's all recorded, bud. We'll take a walk through the park. All your fucking little stories about me and my father-in-law, me and my son. You shouldn't talk about shit when people are willing to talk to you about shit, but you make your own shit up. I put that stuff out on the internet to talk about, but instead you run with it and you make your own shit up, bud. You're gonna go to hell. You look like a fool in front of your family. Is that really what you want? Then that's what you get. You're gonna look like a fool in front of your family. You are gonna be the biggest disappointment. You are gonna go down in history as a bigger loser than fucking Bill Gates. You are such a dumb cunt that you can't see the gift that's right in front of your face. Huh, little me? Can you imagine that? Did you ever think you'd be world famous as being one of the biggest losers who ever walked the face of the earth? Unrelenting, no brain power, no ability to listen or have a conversation. Your own demise will be upon yourself, little me. Because, well, I don't know what's going on, bud. Like I said, I feel sorry for you. Fluoride, like it's bad in California. There's a lawsuit, bud. You see this fear? Someone slowed down stuff and it says really weird, bad stuff. So you got programming coming from everywhere, right? We know that Tupac was an actor, so a lot of the music that you hear is what they want you to hear. You know what I mean? And then you're smoking weed to it. You know what I mean? And you're at your creative most. You know what I mean, little me? And you're taking in this fucking shitty programming and it's making you the loser that you are. We need to unplug and we need to plug into some good stuff, little me, so you can be the hero your children need you to be, not this loser you're portraying yourself as. Step outside of yourself, bud. It's going to be hard, but do it. It'll be worth it. You'll find your soul, little me. Yeah, I lied to my wife about weed. And what did I do? I came right to the internet because I felt horrible about it. Hey, I lie about weed. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I'm a grown man. I don't act irrational on it. You know what I mean? Am I tweaking out there a little me? Yeah, little me. Yes. I'm a man. I should be able to do what I want. You know what I mean? So you see me acting irrational, just because you don't like me calling you what you are. Well, we've proved you're a pussy because you've admitted what's coming for your children and you want to tuck tail and run in the house. Be a scared little bitch. Hang out with the women and children while the real men protect you and the women and the children. It's true. It's, he doesn't take care of them when it counts. You know what I mean? You can do all the small things you want, but if the future's coming and it's going to crumble him, well, he's not really much of a man, is he? What's with that sore on your mouth? Well, I have a herpy right now, okay, bud? Like I'm not trying to hide it. I've said it. I'm ashamed of it. I don't like it. Nothing I can do about it. Just gotta let her hang. Not really give a fuck. Doing God's work is above my vanity. You know what I mean? I gotta work through the herbs. I gotta work through everything. You know what I mean, little me? Oh, you want to bring the hotel thing up, even though we've talked about it. Oh, you want me to be the bad guy. Oh, don't you? Don't you? What boat's that? I've talked about so much stuff, botched. What boat's that? You need someone to talk to? You can come back another time if you want, or we can talk now. I can ignore these guys. What kind of boat are you in? Surrounded by losers? Like are there any real men out there? Any real men who want to find out what the truth is? Hey, I don't have to be chosen. Mr. Herbie A.K. Carl. Oh, hurt my feelings. Good one, little me. Your children are in danger and you want to fucking worry about my herpes. Your intelligence level just goes higher and higher. Man, in your whole family. It's true. It's true. Ain't true. I can smell your breath. Oh, there we go with the teeth thing again. You're running out of fucking ammo because you're not intelligent, little me. You bring nothing to the table. You were checkmated from the start. Your brain's gonna go insane because you won't be a man. I'm like, I'm not, you you can hide behind those emojis all you want. Like I said, behind them is a little broken boy. And I only want to help fix you, little me. What's hurting you? We know you have daddy issues. Don't come at me for saying that because you told me you do. I got that off the internet from you, just like little feller. I mean, can you imagine if we lived in a land of truth where little feller could find out the truth? You know what I mean? But then again, sometimes truth isn't what we want to hear. You got to get rid of all this trauma, little me. Got to get rid of it all, bud. Okay, Cupcake, my work is done. Think of me, Karen. Yes, you brought intelligence to the table here, little me. Thanks for your contribution for nothing. Like I thought you were gonna expose me or something. It's like what's about daddy issues? Your dad did some crazy stuff to you, bro. My dad didn't do any he wasn't a good dad, but he never touched me. That's what you're saying. No, I don't know where you're getting that shit from. You're making more shit up. Now my dad touched me. What the fuck is wrong with you, little me? Huh? He just finish the story. How's this go? What did daddy do to me? Huh? Little me, what did daddy do to me? Dude, you got me a wife beaten, child beaten. Walking into my child's bedroom at 3 a.m. Like I want to touch him or something. I don't like what is going through your sick like little me. I like my story better than the one you're trying to write for me. You know what I mean? I think I have evidence to back mine up. Where's yours? Please start showing it, bud. Hey, Dagburn's live. Little me, why can't you see the power that you have? If you would just get into the truth, bud. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm a Jedi Master, sent from another world into the portal of a human woman to come live the suffering life of a human amongst inhuman people so I can show the inhuman people how to be human. And we should probably start with the truth, little me. Go spread yours. Why do you always want me homosexual, little me? Like, is this a gay cult you're running? Like, it's fine if you're gay. Like, it's okay, bud. Like I've told you, like, I've never had to live with the thoughts that you have. You know what I mean? If you think I'm meant that way, who am I to say? I'm only here to inspire you to God. And if you have God and you say you're gay, then you're good with me. As long as you're living by the truth and you're not hurting anybody, little me. But I don't think you and your team of fucking married men running around trying to turn us straight men into gay men is very nice. Like, what what is it about us that you hate? You know what I mean? And don't say, "I'm married, Carl," because a lot of yous like to hide behind that. You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding, bud. Every man you go against, you want them to be a homosexual. It's all recorded. Is your wife aware of this? She aware of what's going on? She's gonna be once you're world famous. I feel sorry for that woman. Fuck, I feel sorry for your wife. Holy fuck. Oh, Mrs. Little Me, whenever you watch this and you realize that your husband is one little bitch, I'm sorry. I tried to do the best for you. I tried to bring him to the light. He wanted to stay in the fucking darkness of stupidity. But yet he would tell me like, I don't get it. Why is he so fucking dumb? Like, I'm Mrs. Little Me. I'm trying to fucking do what I can for him. Maybe. Alright, I don't know. Does anybody out there really care about Little Me? Wanna let him know that he's mentally fucking weak and that we need to make him strong? Huh, Little Me? Dude, you need to get Jesus. Get with the truth, dude, before it's too late, 'cause you can't escape this, bud. You think you can, but you can't. You're gonna have to face yourself, and you're fucking ugly. You're an ugly man inside. Very fucking ugly, but you're hurt. And if we can get that hurt out of you, little me, we can fix that ugliness. But only you can do that, little me. You know what I mean? I can try and encourage you. I can try and get your wife to encourage you, but only you can do it, bud. You know what I mean? What do you wanna talk about, little me? Dagburn's live, I guess. Candace Owens. I'm gonna have to watch this. She says Kamala is, lying about her black grandparents. That's, weird. Oh, there's little leg day. Imagine that. Talking about fucking Martha again, eh, little me? Eh? Those 2 little brain warriors going back and forth all the time, telling on each other. "You're a loser. No, you're a loser." Then there's little leg day. "I'm gonna nail your wife. I'm gonna give her this creepy anaconda. Oh." You know the men that talk about it like that, you know they have a little winky, don't you, little me? Like, you know, right? Like, you know little leg day has a little winky, right? He's always talking about a big anaconda. You know he fucking likes Do you think he knows what it's like to fucking satisfy a woman? Like, not those ones where they say you did, but the ones where you know you did. The ones where you get the herky jerky, get the Elvis face. Know what I mean? Do you think Leg Day's ever seen something like that? Selfish little prick, probably, Hmm, you've heard him. Okay. I'm not hey, he's the one saying he has an anaconda. I got the evidence. Like, we were sent evidence of an inchworm. Like, I'm not the one talking about his penis. He brought it up. He said he wanted to give it to my wife. When am I not allowed to stick up for myself, huh, little me? He's the one bringing it up. Do you think I should let him get away with saying he's gonna fucking give his anaconda to my wife? Well, we know damn well he's just a little man. You know what I mean? Like, I really like, this is why I don't even wanna talk to him. Like, there's no help for him. He's got me blocked too. You big man willing to stand up for yourself. That's what I always give you credit, little me. At least you don't block. In fact, listen up, everybody. I like to give little me credit when little me deserves credit. But he does say, "Don't you block Carl." But I don't say anything really rude, do I, in your comment section? No, not really. But yeah, you're about the only one, little me. You know what I mean? AD hasn't blocked me neither, I don't think. Not Dagburn. Long time. You think he come to do you think if I went on a fucking full Patty barrage, like I got some good ideas for Patty. If she don't want to come to the light, I'm gonna try and convince her to. I'm gonna scare the bejesus into her because I think that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And that way, she pays for the shit that she's done. Like, you don't try and gaslight me. It's not gonna go well. I think you're insecure about your own child. No, no, quite frankly, if you go back in videos, well, I'm not a very well hung man there, little me, but I don't run around telling everybody. And well, quite frankly, my wife says it's like average. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? The truth can't hurt me, little me. I got what I got. Can only work with it. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm gonna go get an operation and make it bigger or something. You know what I mean? I can't go into the past and change it. But hey, buddy, like I said, if you learn how to work it, you can make her twerk it. I think that's where leg day lacks as well. What would the wife say about you, little me? How you doing between the sheets there, mister? Are you satisfying the wife? Go on, little me, I want your answer. Little mama payday. That's good, little me. I was just asking the question. I don't really care either way, you know what I mean? Like, if that's what you say, that's what I believe, you know what I mean? But I do have my leg day, I do, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody believes he has an anaconda. Like, what vehicle was he gonna pick my wife up in, huh? Well, me. Does he plan on moving to Canada, or is she moving up there? Is his job gonna be able to hold the whole family, or is he gonna rely off this budding fame that he gets off of, trying to say he was gonna nail a chosen one's wife? Are you gonna make money off this fame you're gonna get, little me? Is that something you're gonna do, or are you gonna cash in? Those little porcelain heads, remember? When everybody wakes up in the morning, they know to be a better person because they staring at little me first thing in the morning. I have power. I should be the ruler and master of my own life, not be like little me and give it to a little dweeb like Bill Gates. How can you say that, Venomous? I don't deserve her. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Like, I like talking to you sometimes, Venomous, but sometimes some of the things you say, I don't agree with, which is fine. I mean, we don't have to agree on everything. But there was something you said I was just kinda like, "Can't you go 1 hour without thinking of me, Carl?" Little me, I have an undying love for you. You are very special to me. You have a special sort of stupidity, because, like I said, everybody else runs and hides. I admire you for standing by your stupidity. You are a fucking warrior. Unlike the rest of your friends, you are a fucking warrior. Little me, you just have to ask me. Just say it one time. Hey, Carl, don't tag me anymore. Don't talk about me. I guarantee I can give you up. No problems. Just ask for it. But you got to do the same thing, bud. Just ask for it. It'll be done. Your wish is my command. Do you want to lock me out of your life just in case I am a chosen one? Do you want to take that chance, bud? You know there's something special about me. You know you want to love me. You don't know why yet, but you do. Because the seed's been planted in your brain. And one day, maybe it'll start to sprout. Maybe it doesn't. It's up to you on how you want to feed that seed. You know what I mean? Planting season's coming along soon, so I was hoping that seed would have fucking developed a long time ago, but I don't want us to spread the love, feel me? Well, of course I do. Like, that's my job. I'm here to spread love, and that's through the truth. And if I don't know the truth, then I gotta find out what it is by asking questions. And that bothers people. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. I'm here for all of mankind, not stupid kind. And that's what I'm finding here, but there it is. Stupid thing. Alright, let's see what people are saying. Venomous at times when I was complete asshole and lowest. Yeah, but Venomous, ask yourself, you're saying you don't deserve her, but would you do the same for her? Honestly, would you do the same for her? Then you deserve her. Do you know what I mean? We keep telling ourselves bad shit. It would I can't remember what it is you said, and I just thought to myself, see, those are the lies we tell ourselves. See, Jesus tells us to be reborn. We're not sinners anymore. I'm telling you, take on the truth. Try and be a better man. If you do sin, figure out why you did it. Try and stop it. But what is a sin? That's what you need to ask yourself. I think that's between you and God. If you're hurting somebody, you're probably not going to do well with God. Because remember, He says, little me, treat yourselves as you would treat me. Love thy neighbor, you know what I mean? All that sort of stuff, little me. You've, changed my life, girl. That's good, botched. Like I said, venomous, would you do the same for her? If you wouldn't, then yeah, you're lucky to have her. But if you're willing to do the same for her, you guys are lucky to have each other. Would you say that? We tell ourselves these things like we're all sinners and God will He's not perfect. Try and be perfect. We're not perfect. Learn from your mistakes. Like, holy fuck, it's not hard to comprehend spirituality, I don't think, but we all got different versions we're watching, right? That's why I try and tell you a little me, you know what I mean? Like, some of these spiritual teachers, they're hurting people's brains, bud, by teaching them not to have power, and you give your power over to these fucking spiritual teachers and shit, and they're just hurting people's brains. Now, that'd be something you should fight for, you know what I mean? But instead, you want easy pickings, you know what I mean? You wanna make yourself feel good. Wanna make yourself feel good, little me? Try and change the world, bud. Know what I mean? Make yourself a better me, and when you make yourself a better me, you'll make the world a better we. You know what I mean? Hey, bud. See, venomous, what I'm saying is you're supposed to forget about the past. It's where you're at now. Did you figure out why you did what you did and it's not happening anymore? You're not that man. Why would you hold on to it's the thing, we don't live in the now, you know what I mean? You should look at who you are now, who your wife is now. We're always holding our past against each other and ourselves. That's why we can't build a future. Little me, I've never ever said I doubted the fact that you love your wife or your kids. I've said you're probably a great dad inside of the house. It's the problems coming that we are not addressing because we think we're too small to do anything about it. Well, that's sad, venomous, that you feel like you need to be part of a troll group to whatever, man. It's up to you. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think the time's coming where we need to. Oh, little me gonna jerk to that avatar bird. Oh yeah, bud, you got me pegged. Oh, we got a mondo. Yes, yes, Armando. I took a trip to Kentucky just to kiss fucking Johnny Dagburn and Melinda. You got me. Your brain's on fire. You're rolling now, buddy. Keep up with the comedy shtick. Keep them coming fast. Am I ready for some karaoke yet? You know, Venomous, I'm not anybody to tell you what to do, but hey, just because someone helped you in the past, sometimes you gotta take a look at who you are and say, "Hey, if I wanna be better, I gotta let go of the ones that help me because they don't wanna help themselves get better than where I wanna be." You know what I mean? You can always appreciate and love them, but sometimes you gotta move on with the truth. I don't know. I just think it's a time coming where you have to make up your mind. Little me, Carl Jacks, double speed when he thinks about me. Well, boss lady bird, I definitely think about you all the time. But we know that's not boss lady. Oh, we got Uncle Will back in the house. We got Uncle Will back in the house. Why do you guys always retract your messages? Oh, we're all here to help one another. Do you think that's the case? Jesus said he was coming for separation. I don't understand it. Now, the darkness is what they do. What little me does when he makes lies up, you wanna be a part of that, then that's fine. I'm telling you he's a liar. No, you can either believe me or not. Like, if you decide to hang out with liars and deceivers, I don't like, "Oh, there's Uncle Will again." "Oh, you love to make me look bad, don't you, Uncle Will? Make sure you crawl on the right bed tonight, eh, Carl? Gonna make you look bad, Carl, huh?" Uncle Will, what are you gonna do when Upchurch has to realize what a fucking tool you are? What happens if he gives you a call out that, well, quite frankly, doesn't go well for you? Says, "Hey, Uncle Will, I've gotta ask you not to be a fan of mine because quite frankly, you're an embarrassment to mankind. You, Uncle Will, got me in trouble. I fucking stuck up for you and didn't really listen to Carl's video because if I would've, I wouldn't have been the fucking retard that I was and wrote the shit that I did. If I just would have taken the time." Could you imagine the egg on Upchurch's face when he has to go back and take a look at all those videos of me standing up for him, asking the question where I was wrong because I didn't want Ryan Upchurch to be chosen, but I thought he was because all the shit that he was going through, plus he said he was. You're gonna look like a fucking retard, Uncle Will. You and Wade, the biggest losers of Creek Squad. Uncle Will and Wade and Captain Kurt. Oh my goodness. Could you handle that, Uncle Will? Could Wade handle that? Because you know how he gets like a schoolgirl when he hears Upchurch talk to him. Could you imagine being told you're not a fucking good human being and I don't want you calling yourself Creek Squad? And then you guys who got your pussies branded with the U and the cross. Oh boy, eh? Hey, hillbilly, I'm gonna repeat this one more fucking time, you fucking dumb little. You just don't listen, hillbilly. I love you. I'm getting frustrated with you. Okay, you know those little question things he does. I believe on a couple occasions, people have asked him if he's chosen. Now, his response to those people are, "You're very smart." So when he sings about it and he's saying it, plus he does say some things that are outside of the box. He says he wants to do things to help the world. Like, what am I supposed to believe, dude? Like, he says he is. Why do you wanna pick on me and call me the retard? He's saying it, dude. Like, I didn't make this up. This is like the squirrel thing. Didn't make it up. You can be a patty and tell me I'm gaslighting all you want, but, like, this is real. He said it. Listen, what would you do if you thought you were chosen from God? Would you feel like you were going crazy and you wanted to talk to somebody who you thought was going through it too? Is that what you would want? Or would you sit there and suffer going, I have no one to talk to. This is fucking weird as shit. Like, what the fuck? Hey, Uncle Will, Ryan said you need a straitjacket. When did he say that? Is that another Uncle Will lie? Huh? Is that another Uncle Will lie? Ryan's gonna see this one day, and he's gonna have to account for this. Did he say it, Uncle Will, or is this another lie? Why do you accumulate your lies? It's not gonna go well when you die, bud. You think this is a big joke. Joke's on you, bud. Oh, Carl's chosen. That's bad news for Uncle Will. Nope, he thinks you're batshit crazy, so you lied. He didn't say I needed a straitjacket because he completely said here, you said, Ryan said you need a straitjacket. So let's get what do you really wanna say here, Uncle Will? What is the truth? Because now you say, "Nope, he thinks you're batshit crazy." Well, of course he does, but I wanna do things he doesn't think are possible. Of course he does. I was hoping he'd open his brain a little bit and, you know, I could convince him he could do the impossible. But hey, bud, you know what I mean? Just like the rest of us. Well, I'm not like you, Uncle Will. I thought he was different. It's okay. I can be wrong, but I shouldn't have had to have gone that long, you know what I mean? Long time. But something told me to get my answers because 'cause there'd be a reward at the end. And while the reward was, well, hey, Carl, always remember that men can lie. You know what I mean, Uncle Will? It's just a learning lesson, bud. Ryan said you need a straitjacket, Carl. Well, where'd you get that from? From him personally or in text? Where'd that come from, Uncle Will? Why don't you prove it? Because now I'm really confused. He said, Ryan says you need a straitjacket. Then you're like, nope, he thinks you're batshit crazy. And then you said, just like the rest of us. Then you said, Ryan said you need a straitjacket, Carl. So what the fuck is it? Like, you know you're stupid, eh, Uncle Will? You're a dirty player, bud. The whole blocking thing, that was really dirty. And then to try and make me look like a liar, that was special. But hey, Uncle Will, sometimes when you play with fire, you're gonna get burned there, sweetheart. But hey, keep your lies up, try and manipulate and try and make me look as bad as you want, bud. Because in the end, when you try and hurt me, you're only hurting yourself. Smoke weed every day. Much love to everyone. Did you guys scare my buddy Daniel away? Huh? Probably because I didn't answer them because there's so much fucking you guys take my thoughts off of what I wanna do, eh? Hey, did you guys ever look into the Knights Templar? Into the lost years of Jesus? Hey, Uncle Will, why do you never answer the questions? How do you know Ryan said I need to be in a straitjacket? Why don't you prove yourself for once? But you can't, can you? You little twat waffle. You're running around town thinking you're king shit. You're all that. I got 11,000 subbies. I'm fucking good. I'm facing the world until whammo, the truth comes and knocks fucking Uncle Will right on his ass. And when that day does, bud, you're gonna want to hand up. But hey, you're gonna struggle a bit because you're gonna have to work your way up to get a hand up. Brain pain, bud, brain pain. For someone who be talking shit on church, you seem really attached by Will's comment, Carl. No, I'm trying to get him to back up his what he's saying there, little me. See, you guys don't make anybody back up what they say, so everybody thinks they can say whatever they want. So I'm saying, hey, how do you have that information, Uncle Will? Hurt me with it. You don't get what I'm doing, do you, little me? Because you're not smart enough. Because I'm proving all the time you guys just fucking lie and make shit up. Because you don't want to live in the real world. You know what I mean? You just don't. You refuse to live in the real world because there you'd have to become real men, warriors of the truth. You'd have to stand up for what's right. Myrtle's herpy lip. Beg, Carl, beg. Beg for what, Uncle Will? Your stupidity to end? I do all the time. I cry. I'm like, God, fuck. Right. Nah. Try and say whatever you want, little me, you little gaslight, little bitch. It doesn't change the fact that you're a pussy. And you know it, I know it, and the world's gonna know it. The whole wide world. It'll be the biggest clown that ever walked the fucking earth. He'll be known for his little goatee. You think I'm triggered, dude. I feel sorry for you. Like I'm trying everything. I'm trying to I'm trying to mirror your like I'm desperately trying to show you you're stupid. But you're so stupid you can't see that you're stupid. But then I'm like trying to figure out why you're stupid, and then it takes me back to the fluoride and the programming and what is hard. And, and fuck, like what is going on? Anyways, like I had this. You guys won. You won. You distracted me from spreading good news. You know what I mean? From trying to educate, take you guys somewhere where your mind's never been, and you distract me, and you get my mind caught in this little loop of stupidity that you want me caught in. Carl UK, old troll tried to get all the lils on my peach and UK what they evaluated the situation and knew I wasn't an asshole and always showed respect. There's a different way around this, but see, Storm, you want me to be nice. No, no, you little cocks have destroyed this world by being nice and accepting. You little cocks will allow a world where a man can go into a young girl's change room. You cucks get to go. You cucks don't want to be men. Bye bye. See you, sayonara, cockroaches. You know what I mean? That's what I think. You're here to learn a lesson, and you don't want to learn a lesson because you're unwilling to see yourself. Because in order to learn the lessons, you got to know you're there to learn the lessons. You know what I mean? But if you don't want to face the lessons, then hey, never advance. And well, I'd want to advance if I were you people. But hey, stay basic and well, maybe lose your opportunity. How can you blame God? He gave you free will. You know what I mean? You just freely chose to be fucking morons and not do anything with your experience other than be trolls. Venomous, you're just like little me. You can tell yourself whatever the fuck you want. The government will dictate your life, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't tell me any different because they stole a fucking baby from my house. They can do whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want, and there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it because cock men like you won't fucking stand up. People won't stand up for one another and do the right thing because of the fear that they'll be punished too. So you guys want to play this game and say I should be going about this differently, being nice. Go look at my old videos where I'm being fucking nice. Don't get you anywhere. It gets a fucking shitty ass, cuck ass world because of bitch ass men like you fuck faces. Why don't you guys pick up your ball sacks, go watch an episode of Candace, and learn how to be a fucking man and stand up for what's right? What if I did dictate? Hey, little me, what if you had to love me the way I love you? Huh? What if that's a dictation where you don't advance? But you gotta feel the love for real. Realsy, realsy. The way I feel the love for you, brother. What if I'm not chosen? The chosen one. The red Kachina. Huh? The Mashiach. Because here, the real Mashiach would know he's the Mashiach, but he would know that little me, he's nobody's Mashiach but himself. He's here to help, but you don't get that. Maybe the Mashiach is the Christ. Maybe it wasn't Jesus that was returning. Maybe it's the Christ, the Christos. Huh? Maybe all I said before, bud. Hey, maybe I can find out if there's some oil flowing around in my head that I'm unaware of that makes me fucking be like this. Hey, maybe it's a bloodline thing. I don't know. Maybe I can find out, but I'm a little worried about that 23andMe thing now. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what I mean? Hey, I only want what's best for the world. And well, when the little family finds out that you want to help people, they don't want to talk. They will rather fucking try and destroy you mentally and tell you that you're mentally ill and make up their own little stories about you. Can you imagine how that goes in the history books for any fucking person with LIL in front of their fucking name? Huh? Country Rockwell with crystals. Hey, bud, if you don't know that you need to be with Christ and you need to be your own savior, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Either way, either Jesus comes down, you're supposed to be with him now when he comes down, that way he knows you. Be with the truth. I don't know what to tell you, little me. You're not very smart. Oh, did you guys see Justin Trudeau was on Stephen Colbert? Anyways, fuck, I got 7 people in here. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hey, Uncle Will, what do you think? You and me do a show on your show tomorrow, huh? We get this all talked out. You know what I mean? And if I'm an idiot, you can prove it to everybody. You know what I mean? What do you think? We let each other talk, though. This can't be. It's got to be. Maybe we'll even time it. You know what I mean? Hey, huh? I made sure he's seen it. Seen what? Seen what? Are you talking about your video? Did you send it to Upchurch and say, "Hey, buddy, listen to the narration here. Let me just take videos," and I haven't watched it yet, so I gotta take a look, but I do notice that you, like, flicked videos and you really, like you start hearing something you don't like, and you gotta go, "No, that's not the video I want." Don't worry, bud. I know. I know. I know. I know your every move before you make it, bud. No, your video. Which video, bud? Which video did you make sure so it took you this long to say this to me, eh? So you're just a complete asshole trying to fuck with people's brains, eh? Like, do you get what you're saying, Uncle Will? Nothing you say makes sense because 'cause you're just a big fat lie. Look up. Look up what? You are such a little Uncle Will. I'm really contemplating something right now. Uh, read my comments from before. Well, hey, yeah, I bet. I mean, if you're gonna send a little clip like that, makes you even a big piece of shit. You would send a little fucking clip and say, "Hey, this guy thinks you're fucking chosen, and this is the fucking clip you would send, you fucking retard." I'm out here trying to fucking say, "Hey, there's 3 million people. If they fucking tweeted Dick Durbin saying we want the fucking Epstein list, it might fucking help you, fucking little twat waffle." This is the kind of shit you wanna do, but I know you didn't, or you woulda fucking told me as soon as you fucking did it, because you couldn't help yourself to fucking tell me that Upchurch said I needed a fucking straitjacket, so you're probably fucking lying. When do we know what you're telling the truth, Uncle Will? You got problems in your brain, bud. Dude, I really feel sorry for you. You fucking get what you get. Like, I'm almost to the point where I'm just like, fuck. I hope the best for your Uncle Will, but if you're gonna make her through, you're gonna have to do a lot of suffering, and quite frankly, I don't think you're man enough to do it. I think you try and put an end to your suffering and only find out you get more suffering. You're a weak man. You're gonna go for the easy way out. I wouldn't do it, but I'm scared because I know you're going to. Because 'cause you're gonna know that I fucking had enough of you right now, this conversation right here. I'm chosen, I'm done with you. Don't take the easy way out, because it might be the worst way out. Because you think I'm a joke. You're causing your own fucking demise, bud. You can't hurt me, Uncle Will. There's nothing you can say or do to hurt me. Because I only want the truth, and that's something you're scared of. Okay, I'm gonna go because so much stupidity, it does drain me of my energy. You know what I mean? But anyways, have a good day, and remember you said you didn't care, you posted it. Well, that's fine, Uncle Will, I did post it, and I also said I wanted to talk about it. There's a reason I posted it, I'm not a fucking idiot. I wanted you guys to see what I was going through. I wanted to explain, but you don't want that. You're fucking stupid. So it's all good. Soda has clogged your third eye. You think my third eye's closed. Dude, same with you, little me. Shit's gonna happen in the world. You're gonna see it. It's already starting to happen. And when it does, you're gonna look for the easy way out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're gonna look at these videos where I tried so hard to help you, and you're gonna see what a fucking dipshit you are. And I ain't gonna be there to help you. Because there's gonna be people around who actually do want help, and I ain't gonna have time for you. Because I tried to help you. You let me know, because that's not mean, that's being fair. I tried to help you. Why would I keep wasting my time on somebody who doesn't want help when there's gonna be people out there who do want help? This world is in bad shape because of men like you. Terrible shape. Terrible. And it needs to change. And it's gonna change. You like them lips, eh, boy? That's what you got, Uncle Will. Have a good night, sweetheart. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Little me. Facts. Well, that boy of is more men than Carl will ever be. Facts. Will, that boy of his is more man than Carl will ever be. Little me, why do you make yourself sound dumber and dumber all the time? Do you know my son? Do you ever talk to him? Do you know what kind of man he is? Do you have any information on my son to make that kind of statement? In fact, you know me. Have you ever sat down and had a conversation with me other than a dictation that you like to try and have? Because, well, you like to think that you're in control, and if you can't control a situation, little me, well, you flare up like a good little narcissist. Stay in your own room, eh, Uncle Will? Hey, Uncle Will, what'd you get charged with that you're not so proud of, bud? It's all gonna come out, eh? You know that thing that you didn't do, but you took the rap for because you did something else? Your life is gonna be an open book, Uncle Will. Okay, skeletons in the closet. Uh, speaking of hillbilly, hey, like, what do you think, old Billy? Do you think you should be able to go on other people's properties, get told to leave, and then, well, come back again, and then, well, get in a fight with them, and then leave, and then come back again, and, well, shoot them on up? Huh? What do you think about old Billy Wayne? But you guys all love him. Gotta have him on your shows. We're selling swag. Do I give a fuck what Upchurch even thinks about me anyways? Look at the losers you guys all are. Billy Wayne, I don't really know about Theodore. I don't really know him, but hey, is Brandon even really his friend? I mean, there's a track record of people fucking over Upchurch. Is it because they've had enough of Upchurch and they feel like he fucking owes them something because he's such a little prick? Or is it just because they're just evil, shitty people? Or what do you think it is? Do you think it's Brandon Luce keeping him from being a real chosen one where he wants to save his daughter, but instead he wants to be a little me? Can you imagine? Upchurch can be chosen or he can be a little me. He picks a little me. He wants to watch all the child trafficking keep on going. You know what I mean? He likes Bill Gates walking around on the streets, controlling and knowing his every move. You like to think you control things down here, but deep down inside, little me, you like to be controlled. Like it when Billy Gates whips your little ass and he's got you in your gimp mask and you're doing everything your master tells you to do, eh? Anyways, good night, little me. Milk does the body good, eh? Hey, yeah, little me. I did. I think they poisoned the world. I made a mistake. See, unlike you, I can admit when I make a mistake. I think I poisoned my family. I think I want justice for that. I want to find out if that's what I did. Then I want justice. You don't get that, though. You don't get that. You think he controls me. No, I made a mistake, bud. I acknowledge the mistake and I'm trying to fix it. See, you know all the other things that Bill Gates is doing, but you're a little puss. And you're gonna give your kids to Bill Gates, huh? You're giving your kids to Bill Gates because you won't fight. You're waiting for your kids to fight Bill Gates because you're a loser. Little me goes down in history as the biggest loser in this industry. Little me, little me. Is there a reason you like to see these pedophiles on the streets, little me? Huh? Is there a reason you like this? Gavin Newsom is emptying the jails of people who should be in jail. Hey, maybe they're making room for people like me who make memes up about them and send out misinformation by asking questions. Hey, little me, do you like those pedophiles out on the streets? Does that get you hot? Does that get you bothered? Is that why you don't want to protect your children? Is this the kind of shit you're into? These are the kind of questions I gotta ask myself. Why is little me so against finding out who was on that Epstein list? Is he really a stay-at-home dad? Or is he an FBI agent out there working to keep the pedophiles out on the streets? Letting the globalists take over the world. Are you a part of this charade, little me? Huh? Do you like the fentanyl coming over? How you gonna feel if the fentanyl hits one of your kids? Huh? Will you fucking care that, huh? What happens if you're not around and well, one of your kids is one of the kids that's grabbed? Oh, little me, the great daddy. Well, what are you gonna do now, fuckface? Nothing. 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 'Cause you can do nothing. 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 But do you even care? You know what I mean? You know there's a problem. You don't want to stop it. You tell me you love your kids. I have to assume that you do, but really, I know deep down inside you don't love them enough to overcome your fear. You love yourself more than you love your children because you can't overcome your fear. Because that's when you'll truly love yourself, and that's when you'll love your kids, regardless of what anybody thinks of you. Even if your kids come against you and you want to show them that, hey, maybe Bill Gates poisoned them. Dad made a mistake. He's trying to make it better. Because maybe if there is a way to fix this mistake, the only way to fix it is to find out there is an issue. But you want to stay scared, little me. When did I Oh, little me, your brains are fucking I'm a disgrace. Yeah, Uncle Will. Hey, does your wife make you sit down to pee? Bet she does. He he "Hey, Uncle Will, you and your little friend Isaac, you guys need to sit down and pee." And she your little worms, if you can't control them, if you can't get your fingers on them to control them. Yeah, I do sleep in bed with my wife there, bud. What are you hoping for something else? Uh, I hate you, Kyle. I'm gonna get you on something. If I can't get you on my made up lies, you want, hey, hey, do you want to talk about the accident, little me? If you give me the time to talk, we can do it on your show. I can send you the videos and stuff. I'll go out, I'll do another one, and you can tell me what you would have done in this situation, bud. When once a month, when he X is not around. Hmm. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, homie. I don't get jelly over anybody. Hey, if you want something that is mine, and it decides to have something else, it really wasn't mine. You know what I mean? You don't really own things, but you're supposed to share, you know what I mean? You have to, hey, Uncle Will, I'm ready to go to bed, but if you want to go over to your show and do this right now, we can, bud. Let's do it. I need to have a smoke. Just say the word, bud. Hey, Uncle Will, let's do it. Come on, bud. Come on. Let me know, bud. I'm your Uncle Barry. Right now, little me. Right now. I gotta pee and have a smoke, but whichever one, I'll fucking you and Uncle Will. I'll fuck the two of yous up. Bring yous both on. Let's go. Let's do it. What do you want? You say go. Say when. Say when, little me. Say when. Because I gotta have a smoke. Okay. Well, I'll turn on the little me bat station when I'm done having a smoke and and cool. Come over to the little me show. We're gonna we're gonna meet in the OK Corral, okay? The truth is gonna come out. You two little boys will probably try and dominate me. Just tell me, like, I need to know because I'm ready for bed, but I'll give you guys a little bit of time. But I do have to pee and have a smoke. How come you can't drop the link? Because I don't know how, and I don't have StreamYard. But one of these days when I'm not worried about the future and I'm trying to figure out ways how to convince people to change it, well, I will get on it. All right, I'm gonna have to go to bed. If nobody wants to do this, then I ask for simple things like Little me, get your shit together. Tell me if you wanna do this, if you wanna nail me on this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go then, guys. Go over to Little Me's channel. I'm gonna have smoke and go pee.